A website is very important if you want to survive in the modern world. It will help you to grow your client list, audience, and potential customers. People will get to know you and your products through a website. A website does not have to be sophisticated, it has to be simple and easy to read. It must contain the right information about your products or services. At times a website can also be a blog about your personal views about a subject or a passion, or you can talk and share about a hobby. A blog can also contain your reviews about products and services, and can also include recommendations. First, you need to find a name for your website. It has to reveal the products, or services, or the main purpose of your website. Do not forget that a domain name, that is the name that people will type to find your website, has to be kept short. For example, Google is a website name, its domain is google.com and its URL is http://www.google.com. To find the right name and domain name, you need to do some homework. Take your time and list down names that best reflect the purpose of your website. Then choose the best one. Your chosen domain name can already be in use by another user. You can check if your chosen domain is available on our website itself, at easy.com. After you have your website name and domain name, the next step is to register your domain. To register a domain, you can either do it with a domain name registrar or directly with a host. A host is where your website will be located. You need a host who will give you the space needed for your website, and who can handle the traffic to your website. To avoid complications in mapping your domain at a host, I strongly recommend you to find a host first, and register your domain through the host itself. I personally use and recommend Bluehost. They give superb support service and Bluehost is very user-friendly. After you have registered your domain name and have a host, you need to build your website. Nowadays building a website is easy. Most of the websites today are built on WordPress. Bluehost and most of the website hosts use WordPress. A lot of wonderful website themes are free on WordPress. When building your website, bear in mind that more than 50% of people use the internet through their mobile phones. So you need to make sure that your website is mobile friendly. This means that while building your website, you have to preview it in mobile phone mode. Most of the themes found on WordPress are mobile friendly. Here are some tips. Texts must be easy to read and must be kept within a few paragraphs. Long texts discourage users to read. Each paragraph must be only 2 to 4 lines. Make sure your texts are written correctly. You can install Grammarly, it will be a great help. When you write an article, insert images. Plain long texts may not look attractive. Avoid heavy images, your pages must load up quickly. Congratulations, you can now publish your website. You can send the URL or address of your website to your clients or prospects. You can also advertise your website on social media or Google Ads to increase your audience.